Welcome back to LearnWire. In this video, we're going to be taking another look at Bramework. Now, it's still available on AppSumo. It's still going very strong. You can see that they have almost 5 full tacos, 74 reviews, and it has a starting, pretty good starting deal at $79. We come down here and look real fast at just what the tiers look like. I personally would recommend grabbing the license tier 2. It'll give you 100,000 words and it will work for most solopreneurs. If you're an agency or you write all day long, then obviously you're going to want to step it up to the 200,000, or even if you go to the tier 4, you're going to get 500,000 words. This is not characters, but words per month. Yes, that's a little steep in price, $399, but you're going to have your writing secured. You're probably not ever going to hit that 500,000 if you're writing all day, every day throughout the entire month. Now, Handy has reached out to me personally and then also sent out kind of an update email. I want to go over some of the things that they've fixed real fast. We'll zoom in real quick. So some of the latest that they've fixed and updated in Bramework 2.0.8. We've fixed the bug that was causing AI outlines not to be spaced properly. So any of you that watched my last Bramework video, you noticed that I noticed that when I was doing it. I was like, hey, what's going on with everything being bunched up? Now it takes extra time to go and put space in between them and stuff. So hopefully they fix that. We're going to take a look at that. I haven't logged in a couple of weeks to Bramework, but we're going to go and see if it is indeed fixed. We fixed bugs that were causing the slow registration process. That doesn't really impact us, but I'm sure that is not good for first impressions if you are signing up. So that's good that they fixed that. We've made performance updates so the AI generates text even faster. I never thought that it produced text slow. I always thought it was one of the faster producers. So that if they made it even faster, that's incredible. Also, we updated the AI spacing algorithm to do much better job at spacing your sentences and paragraphs as it writes. This saves a lot of time. That's really cool. I never really got too much into that part either, because it usually just did like a nice medium-sized paragraph for everything that I wanted it to write for. And it didn't seem like it was doing a ton of long form, a lot of paragraphs bunched together or something like that. So I'm not really sure that really impacted me in my use of Bramework, but still that's cool. Fixed the issue with the toolbar not sticky when scrolling. Not really sure if I remember that being a problem. Added the ability to change the font style and more. That's cool. And then a few things they're working on, generate more keywords and questions from the post builder. That will be really good, because then you'll be able to go into the SEO section and actually use a lot of the questions to add to your post to make them a little bit bigger posts, right? Ability to delete titles and outlines you don't like. That's great. More improvement to the write more button. This is what I'm really interested in. I really want them to expand this and focus more on the write more button. They should be able to do this like Word Hero and other tools where you can just push the write more and it should stay on topic and start writing more for you. So this has been one of the biggest things that I wish that the tool would do. It still seems like they're trying to figure this part out, that it will work well for everybody. So we'll keep our eye on that. Access to save post history, cool, and UI, UX improvements and more. Okay, so we're going to get into that, but first let's go look at their roadmap. So they've already shipped these out. Add top URLs and blog post creator, add more keywords, database regions, improve AI algorithm. Okay, cool. Post history, looks like they are in development on that one, and generate more keywords from the post builder. And then let's see right here, ability to purchase additional words, shortcut commands, grammar and spell checker, team member usage limit, and advanced projects and team permissions. Under consideration, tone to AI generated words, so we can add tones. That would be cool. Keyword suggestions, additional languages, and WordPress connection per project. So that would be multiple WordPress. I haven't hooked my WordPress up. I had a hard time doing it, and don't want to spend the 30 minutes or so that it's going to take to go and install a plugin and do this and that to hook it up, when really they've made it so easy to just copy the content anyways. So it really doesn't impact me that much, but I wish it was a lot easier connection. I wish that we'd be able to connect our WordPress blog a lot easier. So we're going to go in, let's just create some content real quick, guys. So I'm in here. I haven't used RankIQ. I haven't been writing on my blog personally. I haven't been doing any website stuff. But I will be doing that because I've just fixed up the homepage of one of my websites and spent all afternoon doing that. And the homepage looks really, really good. The website has about 50 or 60 posts on it. It's ranking really well, starting on page 2, and it's ready to start doing some backlinking campaigns to the site. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, how that's going. And obviously, if I find any backlinking services and things like that work, I'll share it with you guys. But we're going to go in here and create some content. And now I'm going to be in content creation mode on this site. I want to make it a really big authority site in the financial make money online space. So we're going to come through here. Looks like I need to pull all my reports for this month. I've got 16 reports to pull. I need to spend today and tomorrow pulling these reports so I can use these for April to start creating my content from. So we're going to go to keyword library. Whoops, let me sign in real quick. So keyword library. And then I'm going to just come over here. Now, obviously they have almost every niche that you can think of. I like to come in here and just say make money. And then it automatically, you don't even have to push return. It just literally comes through here. You can see some of the reports that I've already pulled. You'll have a check mark there. So that's cool. So you won't pull a report that you've already used before, which is really, really good. I'm going to come through here. Best things to collect to make money. Like if you're a collector. So that's kind of cool. Let's run that report. So best things to collect to make money. Let's make a report on that. Now, and if you don't know what RankIQ is, it's actually a website put together by a blogger that gets millions of visitors to his sites per month. I'm assuming he makes a lot of money from what he does, and he has his own unique way to do keyword research, and he uses the big tools, Moz and Ahrefs and so forth, but he uses those in a unique way, uses APIs, pulls all the data, but then they hand select and use their own algorithm to go out there and take the keyword research that is taught to everybody else, even using Ahrefs, which is, arguably the best keyword research tool on the market. But, it starts at their lowest plan is $119. Most small businesses are not able to afford that. And so what that does is they do all these different niches. So they already find all the keywords in your niche, and they go out and do even more stuff to them. They actually go out and analyze the top ranking 30 pages. They tell you how much words you're going to need to be relevant and have a chance to rank. They also give you a suggested content grade right here. Then they give you all these different topics that we need in our post, right? And then they even give you a title helper tool right here. And then they even analyze, they give you probably the top 3 search results right here that you could go and click on and go and analyze even further. So it's just a tool that kind of, it's really, really great for beginners because it will just go out there and do everything for you and just tell you, hey, here are the low competition, high trafficked keywords, the best keywords that you have a chance to rank for. And it even will tell you, how fast you should be able to expect to rank for these and so forth. So if you don't know where to get started, RankIQ, it's $49 a month. It'll give you access to 16 reports. That's 16 different pieces of content that you can work on, which is more than enough for beginners. Once you scale your business and you want to be putting out, 50 to 100 articles, obviously you're going to go to another level. You're either going to buy another RankIQ account. You're going to ask, his name's Brandon, if you can upgrade, and maybe he can do something for you, or you're going to move on to Ahrefs and just be doing things on a mass level. But like I said, this is really, really good for people that don't really want to do a lot of the thinking and just go with a tool, a trusted tool. And they have a community, they have a Facebook community with hundreds of people in it. And just every single day getting posts of people that are getting new articles that they used RankIQ to give them the keyword, to do all the research for them, and then they go out and write the content, and then it starts ranking, okay, even newer sites. So that's RankIQ in a nutshell. There will be a link below if you want to go check it out. It is a super cool tool. I think I've had it for about 6 months now, and I really, really enjoy the tool. So we're going to go over here. We know we need 3,000 words for this. We know we need 30 analyzed. So this is going to be a big, big post. I'm obviously not going to create the 3,000 word post in Bramework today, but we're going to get started with it. Okay. So we're going to go best things to collect to make money. I'm going to go over here into Bramework, and I like to go to the keywords section right here and just see what Bramework says about it. It's saying that it's a low volume keyword. The competition's medium, difficulty low, and so forth. So we'll come through here. You can get some other keywords right here, suggestions as well. We could go into some other tools as well. I'm going to go into Uber Suggest and throw this keyword in here as well, and just see what this one says as well. Okay, so right here we're at an SEO difficulty of 65, so that is actually looking pretty steep. Let's see, I'd like to come in and actually look at, I'll come through here and look at, that is a big, and that, that's a big discrepancy, but what we'll do is we'll look at the search results right here. And here's where, this is why this is, that other tool is good, RankIQ. It identifies that there are, rank number 10, there's only a 34 domain authority, then there's only a 10 domain authority right here as well. So there is a way to get in here and look at the top ranked post is only a domain authority of 36, right? And so there are at least three lower domain authority sites of that. Just because there's a ton of there's a 92 and then a bunch of 70s, it brings that overall SEO difficulty way up. However, it's not taken into an account that there's some ranked in the top 10 that only has a domain authority of 10, which my site is a 10. So I should be able to actually do something with this. And now one thing that sticks out is that there are the backlinks right there. Okay. So that's something to be to notate. So anyways, that's kind of how the tool works. It goes in and it takes it to another level, and they have their own algorithm. So we're going to go through here, Brainwork. We're just going to say new post, continue. And then I guess this tutorial is also just kind of a keyword research tutorial as well, but we are going to use Bramework real fast to create some content. Okay, so here we are in the dashboard. We're going to go ahead and just say generate a title for us, 5 best things to collect to make money. And obviously we're going to want to best things to collect. What is our keyword? Best things to collect to make money. Best things to collect to make money. Okay, so I like that. We'll go ahead and push plus here, but we know we want to go with 10. Okay, 10's pretty standard. We'll go with an outline right here, and we'll say generate. So it's going to go out there and generate our outline. Let's see if that thing is fixed. It is fixed. Look, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, so it keeps going, and then it kind of goes off right here, but that's okay. We're going to just take this one. That's great. So it did 80% of it is fixed, but then there's still some right here. But, I'd rather them give us the other ones, and I'll just push the return button. No problem. We're going to come through here, and it did actually give us 9 invest in cryptocurrencies. No, it did not give us 10. So what I'm going to do is generate more. This is what I like to do as well, is just push the generate more button. Sell stuff you don't need. We already have that. Invest in real estate. We have that. Do odd jobs for cash. We already have that. Get paid to participate in surveys. Use cashback reward programs. That one's on there. Okay, so looks like we need number 9 maybe. Get paid or make money playing games. I think that, yeah, that one's not on there. So let's just do that one right there. So I'll just grab that one and we'll put it over here. Make money playing games. And then right here, what we'll obviously do is we'll get rid of the introduction. Okay. And then we'll just come through here like this. And then we will just push paragraph. And this is my favorite part about Bramework, is that it's going to go out there and just start writing the content for us. Push paragraph. And you can see right away that it's just going to go out and write the content for us. It just takes a little bit of left clicking. And there are other AIs out there that will go ahead and do all this for you. But right here we have more of a hands-on approach. We can read it as we're going to make sure that it's staying on track. And so forth. And I think that that's important as well. Now you can have an automated article dumped out for you, but a lot of times it does not end up doing as well as you would like. So you end up having to go out and fix a lot of things anyways. So like right there, it did that. So I want to come back in and I want to just do odd jobs. Well, I guess this is going to be a little bit of a listicle in here. Okay, so that'll work. I'm going to push return right there. And we'll just come back through here, and you guys can see this is just kind of how I'm working. We're already at 500 words right there, over 600 words now. And what I would, what I've learned about SEO and in 2022 is that this post with 10 is not going to rank. We're going to go back. Let's go over here and see what's ranking at the bottom. First of all, we need 3,000 words. Second of all, we're going to need this 10 right here, 10 collectible antiques that you could sell. So this is very, very specific, but it's ranking for this keyword. But what I like to do and what Brandon teaches is that if this one's ranking and it says 30, we're going to want to go with a minimum of 10 more than the highest number listicle type post that's ranking in the top 10. So that makes sense. If this is ranking in the top 10 and it has 30, then we're going to want to go after 40, not just 10. Okay, so what I would do is I would go and I would do more research. So I'm just kind of letting you guys know, I would do more research and find more H2s tags, right? So each one of these can be, we'll just come up here and make these H2s. So each one of these it's telling, the search results is telling Google how important this stuff is. Obviously the title's the H1, and you start getting a really nice looking post when you use Bramework, and that's why Bramework is separated from all the other AI tools, is that it's fast, it's clean, and you get a nice looking post each time you use it. But what I recommend doing is don't just stop at 10 right here. We want to continue and do 40, right? And that will give us, we're at 800 right here. So if we do 3 times this, we're going to be at that 3,000 level, which is RankIQ is telling us we need at least 3,000 words. So you're going to need to, it just makes sense, right? That you're going to need the 40 tips, and any of these, let's just say, I'm going to test out the write more button right here and just see if what it does, if they've made any changes. I'm just going to say write more right there. So it went 8, 9, 10. So it kind of just followed a pattern, which I guess what we could do, guys, is push delete there. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the conclusion. I'm going to just cancel it out real quick. And I'm going to throw it up here for now, kind of like we're in notes or just on a canvas. But then I'm going to go like this and say write more right here. So make money playing games, and then I'm going to say write more again. So, okay, so it's going to keep going, and it's going to keep listing things out. So we could make these, make money playing games, creating and selling game products, creating and selling game skins. So it's still talking about games, but I want to now go 10, period. I'm also going to make this, no, we're going to leave it the way it is, and then I'm going to say write more. So make money with affiliate marketing. Okay, so best things to collect to make money. So we're not collecting anything. I like how it did continue. It did come up with another subheading, and it did write more. So I can see how this is really developing, and they are really working on this write more button, which I really think is cool. Well, I'm going to go over and find some more real quick. Best things to collect to make money. And what we'll do is I'm just going to show you. So here's what the top results say real quick. Let's see. So 18 cool things to collect right here. So there's 18. So you can go and grab some of the headings over here. So we'll go with coins. Right, so this is what you would do with research. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this, but I do like that it came up with that. We're going to go like this. We're going to go coins, and this is how I would do this part. We would go 11 paper money. Not really sure what that is, but I mean, I guess it's just regular dollar bills. We're going to go 12. So this is the time that it takes to write a good post, and I would change it up. I'd go jewelry next. and don't just go all in sync, right? So then now we can go through here and go coins. Now I don't think it's going to let us do paragraph based on one. So sometimes I'll do coins, and then best is a good way to collect to make money. Coins to, I'm just going to say, so this kind of helps the AI out. So I'll just go like this, and then we'll go with paragraph. Inside of coins, it didn't end on a period, so I'm going to use the write more button right there. And then it finished, right? So it wrote this entire paragraph right there. Really, really good stuff. I would come up here and do some returns, just like that. So it did some beefy content right there. Paper money, I don't think it's going to, nope, it's not enough. So then I would come up here and go collect right here. I'd put a dash, boom, and then we would go like this, paper money, and we'd go paragraph. So you can see how I'm using the tool. It's really easy to use Bramework to get your content created. I really, really like this tool. You can go and obviously pick this up. Okay, so then once we were at 12, looks like right here, I'm just going to push return, and we could see if it would keep going. So look, it actually went 12. And then it went antique, and then it went stamps, so it actually started writing more for us. So my impression is that Bramework is getting more intelligent. They are really working on this write more tool. This is the best that I've seen Bramework, and that's what you want to say about a tool that has been out for a few months on AppSumo, and then you want to keep, and they've got a large community, but they're actually continuing to take feedback, and they're continuing to develop their tool. They do want to be a player. They do want to be serious. This is a great tool. So this is what your blog post can look like. We're already at 1,300 words, and we're at 14 here. So once we double this, we're going to be at over 3,000 words, and this article will be ready to go. Obviously, we're going to come through here, and let's just say you're going to add images. And that's another really cool thing about Bramework, is that you're able to come in here and just say side job or something like that. And you can come through here and just grab something, right? And just push done, and then it automatically goes in here. And if you want to adjust the alt tags and stuff, it's already done for you. And then when this copies over, when we're done with this, we can add images inside of here, so it saves a lot of time as well. Then when you're done, you can actually come through here and just push the, where's that button at? It's up here somewhere. They did have the button before. I thought that they had a button up here. Where is it? They had a button that you could just grab the entire thing. Well, I think they removed the button. But now all you have to do is just Control A, Control Copy, and it will copy the entire article. Make sure you get the title as well. Another thing is that you can go into the SEO section. I don't really use this, obviously. This is just a very generic way of doing SEO. But if you're using Surfer or Phrase or anything like that, also we have our RankIQ that I'm going to show you the next step of how we use RankIQ to rank our content. And then we can go in here to keywords, and this is what they're going to be working on, is the top questions. They need more questions in here, right? They need more questions, so we can add these to an FAQ where people also ask keyword section. So then we can add that content in, okay? So then now what you would do is you'd grab this content, and then I would do a Control C. We'd go into RankIQ, and we would open up the content optimizer, and we would paste this in, and then we'd go back in and grab our title as well, because it does take into account your title. And actually our title is changing to 40, right? So we're going to have our title here, and this is how you finish the job. You go in here, go into RankIQ, and put the, make sure that that is an H1. Boom, just like that. So then now we come in here and we are batting an F right now. We need a lot more content, but once I like to go in here to the topics that we have not used. So comic books, good. So now we can start adding this stuff in. So now we can also come over here and start doing some more SEO. So we would go to comic books, and we would come through here, and we would go number 15, comic books. And I would, since it's so short, I would grab that and put it there. And then we would go and use Bramework to create the paragraph for comic books on how to make money. Comic books are popular. So this tool really will do the job for you to create some really good posts, and you have a lot of control. There's a lot of tools out there that do the whole thing for you, but then you've got to spend a lot of time editing as well. Over here, you're kind of manually intervening the entire time. So then when you're done and you have all 40, come back in here, post, make sure you start adding these. And I just go down the list, start adding these, and you'll notice that this score is going to go all the way to an A, and your word count's going to go up. And then at that point, it's going to be time to post, and you're going to have a really good post that has a good chance to rank. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Go pick up Bramework if you haven't. Most of you probably already have it, but go pick up Bramework on AppSumo while you can for a one-time deal. I'll see you in the next video.